All right, guys. So good evening. Happy Tuesday. Today is May 17th. We have made it halfway through the month of May already. So I'm excited for that because the first half was the grind time, the get the potentials together, the work on your list, the prepping yourself, mentally and everything for what's in store for the second half of the month. Now, I'm also excited because not only just that alone, just the fact that corporate said that this launch that they're doing next week is going to be something that is going to be the biggest launch that they've ever had done, that they've ever done in the history of It Works. So I want to first, before I get into that, start with our mid-month check-in. Oh, thank you kindly. Thank you. Got nothing else to do playing in the house. So this is a mid-month check-in that we're doing right now. So today the 17th. A lot of things should be already in place as of right now. Firstly, you should be commission qualified already. If you're not, I'm not sure why not. Because that's a rule already set in place that we want to be commission qualified within the first week. So that's rule 1, be commission qualified. Rule number 2, you want to check your BV as to where it is right now for your group volume. Whatever it says right now, multiply it by 2, and you look at that number and see if that's where you're okay with ending the month. If you're fine with that and that's where you're okay with ending the month, by all means, congratulations. I'm excited for you. But if it looked like caca like mine's, we got work to do. So what we're going to do between now and then, because some people like to wait and procrastinate towards the end of the month. They want to wait until they see what's coming for the launch, even though we done sprinkled for the last month, what's coming already. Everybody done got the sprinkle. We done heard from top people themselves telling you exactly what to set aside, how much money to set aside for what's coming. So you have everything in place as to what's coming to be ready for it. Corporate has already been starting to sprinkle stuff on us. Oh, okay. Corporate has been already starting to sprinkle stuff on us. If you go to their Instagram page on the It Works corporate Instagram page and the stories, every day they're sprinkling more stuff to give you even more tips and things as to what the products are, even though y'all already know. I mean, we literally got a whole breakdown on a Zoom before. So we already know what's coming. So about another thing in reference to the mid-month check-in is going to be looking at the rest of the auto ships that's set to come out for the month. Now, me personally, I have an index system, so I'm able to look at what's for the 18th through the 25th to know what exists. Your goal should have been for the previous months already, because we already told you to try to move those auto ships up sooner. Now, if it makes sense to y'all and y'all think back now, why did corporate want to move those auto ships up? Is it coming into, do it ring a bell now as to why they wanted us to do that? Because of this big launch that's coming on the 23rd, they don't want auto ships in the way. That way, when we get these products, you just come on the camera killing food. Just come on camera. Golly, just threw me all off.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. So corporate, they had us moving auto ships dates back to the 21st, right? They was moving dates back. And that was because that way we want to be prepared for everything that's coming from the 23rd on. So I still suggest that, because the 21st is a Saturday. So everybody get paid between now and then, because their auto ship is for the 25th. So if their auto ship is on a Wednesday that's coming next week, they're probably getting paid that Friday before anyway to already have it in place. So speak to all those customers and let's move them up early, so that the only thing we're focused on from the 23rd to the 31st of the month is getting those new customers in and those existing loyal customers towards purchasing even more product, and it's not even dealing with their auto ships. Another thing that we have in place is a lot of your customers, if they've been ordering past 4 months, they may be a gold or a platinum customer. So something that you can put in place for them is on the 22nd or the 21st on that weekend, you can start working on those customers that are gold and platinum status, because after the auto ship process, now you can say, hey, I want to let you know that right now I have a coupon available for you. You can check and see if they're gold or platinum by going to a report in the e-suite. It's a report there. That way you can see if they're gold or platinum. If they're gold, it's 10% off. If they're platinum, it's 25% off. So all you have to do is literally go and look. Then you can message them. Hey girl, how are you? I want to let you know that we're having a big launch on Monday. And because you're one of my preferred customers, I want to give you 25% off or 10% off that order that's coming out that day. Do you think that you're interested in maybe getting a protein booster, or maybe you're interested in losing some more weight with some of our newer products that we're coming out with? Or maybe you want to try our new stress gummy, something like that. You think that's something you'd be interested in and I can give you the discount for it? If so, I'll message you on the 23rd so that I can give you the coupon for that day to order. Something like that. I'm gonna watch back this recording and remember what that script was, because I literally just came up with that. But that's something you can send people to. And these are for our, and literally my gold and platinum members don't know what gold and platinum mean. But because I'm in touch with them every month, I can do things like this and say, you know what, since you don't want to order this month, how about I give you 25% off instead, since you want to skip the month? You know, stuff like that. Or if this is that month that they're going to get free product, I can let them know that they're going to get free product with that order, because I think it's like every 4th and 9th order, they're going to get free product. So take advantage of what we have as far as the customer program goes. That way you can utilize it for things like this big launch coming. Also, I'll put a 1 in the comments if y'all ready for the launch on Monday. If y'all already put that money to the side. Put a 1 in the comments if y'all already put the money to the side, like Adrian told us. Because mine's is sitting over there hiding. Like, I want to make sure I don't even see it. It's just hiding from me. So that's stuff in reference to mid-month check-in, so that you can prepare yourself for the end of the month. Another thing is you should already have a potentials list. This is people that you've been speaking to every day. If you don't have one, you can start one. It can be easy. You can put it in a notebook if you don't want to utilize a potential sheet. This is anyone that has commented on a post that you put in reference to your business. This is people that have liked the post that you've put in reference to your business. This is people that have done a host of posts for you that maybe asked a question, or in general, just done a host of posts for you. I mean, it's any and everybody. Anybody can get the questions. So utilize your potentials list and write them all down, because this is going to be the week that you're working on them. Something else you want to work on also is starting to do stories in reference to different things that's coming up. The It Works Global Instagram stories have already started giving us stories. If you don't know how to screenshot a story, just look at that story, put one finger down to hold on to it. When you do, it'll erase the It Works name from off the top. It'll make the page blank where you can screenshot it. Screenshot those and start using them for yourself and putting them on your own story. That way, people who are interested in it can now just start messaging you in reference to it. And from there, you're able to have these people already lined up and ready, and say, if they say they're interested, yeah, girl, I'm coming out with this new product. Is that something you feel like you'd be interested in? Okay, great. So what I'm going to do is line you up so that on the 23rd, when it comes out, I can take your order and get it put in for you, or something like that. You know, some of us may have the forms already for customer orders where they can fill out that form in advance. Now is the perfect time to also grow your network. Grow your network through host to posts, grow your network through reels, grow your network through continuing to interact with people, because the more interaction you have when it's there, that means now they're going to start looking on your page. I see TikTok got something now where they start telling you now when somebody view your profile or something like that. I'm still trying to understand TikTok. I don't even know how to get to the inboxes. I don't know how to click the comments. That's why I put my number on everything so that they can find me, because that stuff I just go in there and post and leave. And if I see something pop up, I go find it. But they also have one there where you can, they're showing who looks at your profile. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. But still, you can grow your network on there. There's a lot of ways you can grow your network. I'm right now on TikTok doing something with somebody, when I was scrolling looking for content, put a post up and said, everybody that comments under this, make sure you follow everybody else that's commenting too, and we'll follow back or whatever, like some sort of a follow train or whatever. And that helped me grow my TikTok where I have like over 100 new followers in the last 3 days from that. And that's just everybody supporting each other from one person doing it. And I was like, all right, fine, I'll do it. So that's something. It's called a follow train. They call it a whole bunch of different words, but that's something that TikTok does. People on TikTok be doing. Something else that's working for me is utilizing funny or comedic content. I mean, I look for what my fan base likes. My fan base likes humor. My fan base likes ratcheticity. My fan base likes funny, anything funny. They like inspirational stuff. So anything I'm giving them within those realms help out with bringing more people to my page. So I find things that go within that area, and that brings more people to my page. That makes content that I put out there viral, actually. And I've been able to grow over 400 new followers in the last week on Instagram from just doing that alone. And from there, boom, I throw stories in between. I throw posts in between. I throw reels in between. And that's bringing people to my page. So not only are they seeing what I post that's in the ratcheticity section, but now they're following, and then they want to see what else I post from that. I literally had a lady look at something funny and then go on one of my videos. I guess it must have came up after watching it. And it was my my video of me rapping. And as she was getting through the video, she was like, oh. And then she seen that a number popped up and she decided to call me. And I usually don't answer the phone when people call me if I don't know the number, because I just don't want to deal with it. Like, you're supposed to text. It said text. But something said pick the phone up, and I did. We spoke for 30 minutes. And the lady is ordering $150 worth of stuff, 2 bags of wraps and a smoothie on Friday. So, I mean, she talked me to death, this older lady, bless her heart. She talked me to death, but so, you know, sometimes you're going to have to take them phone calls. They exist. Now, everybody ain't going to want to text. So that lady read that said text, but she said, ooh, phone number, call. So that's another thing. So yes, it's important. So like I was just telling somebody earlier today, analyze your page. Look at what your people like on your page. I noticed for one person, like Janet, for example, she has a lot of viral moments on her page where people love to see her grandson. They love to see the funny within the child or the funny within the kid themed stuff. So look at what people like on your page that they look towards. See what has the highest views on your page. See what has the highest likes. And sorry, Brandon just snored and threw me off. So see what has the highest likes and things on your page. And then you go from there as to staying within that area. Like, people literally look for me to see what ratcheticity I'm gonna post next. That's what they want. It's fine. Just at the same time, you know, they are paying attention to order, or they are paying attention to who's supposed to me. You're gonna do something. So look at what people are liking. And if there's nothing that's being liked, then you need to go out your comfort zone and find some stuff. That means now you need to find those pillars and add to it to see what else people like, because maybe they're not liking what's in that pillar realm, or your pillar might be boring. I'm sorry, just to make it short and sweet. Your pillars might be boring. You might want to just come outside of it or spice it up. The juicing is working for me. I have people inboxing me in reference to juicing to know what juicer I'm using. And that has been sending people. I woke up to somebody asking me, and was like, oh my God, thank you for sharing. You're so God sent for this. And I'm like, dang, I just shared. And so, you know, it made somebody's day. So small stuff like that makes a difference. And just, you know, find different pillars and ways to make it work for you. So people might be paying attention and you don't even know it. Hold on. I got one more thing wrote down on here when I find it. 4-in-1s. So your 4-in-1s, look at your back office and see exactly where you are with your 4-in-1 report as of today. See what's needed. If it's empty, then you already know what you need, everything. If it's not empty, then you know you look at what's left as far as the BB goes to what's needed, because I hate for someone to miss a bonus because you're like 15 BB short of the 240 BB, because you assume someone placed the order correctly and maybe they took something out the cart. So just always double check that report and make sure everything's correct. Also, if you did not know, if someone already placed the order this month as a new customer and they decide to order something else this month, that BV counts towards your 4-in-1 still for this month. So let's, for example, understand this. Let's say you're in your second 4-in-1 for this month. You have 2 DTs enrolled. You got 9 LCs enrolled, but those 9 LCs just is not bringing that, oh, shoot. Look at me trying to put the math out there. It's not bringing in that 480 BV that you were supposed to have. The launch happens on the 23rd. One of those old LCs that ordered this month already from you, new LCs, decide to order something else. And that puts you over that 480, which is 241s being done. Y'all get what I mean? Nobody confused? Y'all get it? Okay. So now this will put you over. So you still have a chance to be able to get over that BV with those customers, as long as it's within this month, just so you understand that, okay? So don't give up on low BV because they may still order again later on this month, but you just have to be intentional. You can't just put a post out there and think everybody's gonna see it. You gotta also be intentional with the host of posts. You gotta be intentional with your stories. You gotta interact with more people. And the way I interact every day is looking at everybody's birthday and look at the mutual friends we have in common. And I interact with every single mutual friend. And what that does is a pain in the butt sometimes, especially if it's people I went to school with, but this brings them to my page. And now more people are seeing stuff that I put out. And Trina gave me a great post the other day. I was mad after I posted it and it was going crazy, but it was worth it. She gave me a post in reference to put in the comments the last thing that you bought on Amazon. And the last thing you bought on Amazon is your weapon of choice in a battle. What are you fighting the enemy with? I got 149 comments from that. So, and those were all like, maybe I would say like 15 people were people that always comment on stuff, but the rest of them never comment on my stuff. So they look for that. You know, it's fun stuff to post. It's fun stuff to have people comment and engage with. And then I engage back with them like, yeah, I don't think that bottle of shampoo is going to make it in the fight. So stuff like that. So, you know, interact with them because that definitely helps me. So don't be afraid to be yourself online. That way people get to see who the real you are, whatever. Anybody have any questions? Any questions? Y'all quiet as crap. Y'all are quiet as crap. No questions. So everybody ready to do what they got to get done tonight. Everybody gonna have host to post flying out the booty. Everybody gonna have a bunch of stories filled up. I'm gonna see stories from It Works corporate page because y'all gonna go over there and steal them. So y'all gonna have polls and all of that put up. Y'all gonna be working on reels. Y'all gonna find some real content from on TikTok or Facebook to put up so you can start getting some views and things. Y'all gonna do all that yourself. No questions. Y'all don't need to know how to take the TikTok watermark off. Y'all know how to do that already too. Nobody got questions about none of that stuff? None?
How you take off the watermark?
Thank you for asking, Janet, because someone else was secretly thinking that and just did not want to say it out loud.
Is that soap and water? I'm sorry. Maybe I need to listen.
No problem. I will break it down. So when you on TikTok and you see someone post on there, TikTok automatically watermarks the person's video. So it'll have whatever their name is pop up on the top, pop up on the bottom. So even if you save that video and want to repost it for yourself on your page, it's going to automatically already have that person's watermark on it as to who that person is on your new Facebook or wherever you're posting it now. So me, I post stuff on Facebook and I post it on Instagram and I post it in my stories from what I steal off TikTok. Now, all you have to do is then go to, it's a website. It's called Snaptik. Let me put it in the chat here. Snap, SANPTIK. Okay, autocorrect. .app. So all you do is go to that TikTok video and you're going to hit copy link. And once you copy the link, you then paste it from there onto the Snaptik.app. I actually have it saved as one of my favorites so that's something that I check every day. That's also something else that I do as well. I have a ton of stuff, a ton of websites saved as my favorites so that every day when I start my day, I literally click all these different links to be able to check on things, or for example, eSuite is one of them. And, just different things to be able to check on every day that me personally, I need to watch. So that's something that I just do with my favorites. Like I go look at my favorites. Oh, this is what I need to click and check different stuff. So I have the SnapTick.app in there as well. It's a website. It's not an app. Thank you for that question, Janet, because somebody probably wondered. Also, another thing is to check in with all your people that order samples from you. You can always go back to the sample app. Wait, let me see if it's still there. Hold up. I know you can't order through it, but you should be able to view who all you shaking your head, Monique. That means you can still view it as of today.
I know as of last week I haven't checked this week.
Yeah. That was before everything started changing. Hold on, let me see. Yes, they're still there. So if you go into that app, everyone that you've sent samples to before are still in the app where you can go check it. All you have to do is just look under it looks like an open box. Yeah, it's an open box prompt at the bottom. And it shows you all the loyal customers that you've had. I mean, all the people in the past you sent the, what's it called, sample to. I do not remember sending a sample to one of my cousins. That was 2 years ago though, so maybe I did. So that's another potential section that you might be missing. Because one of the products that we have, I believe Mark said was in reference to the gummies or something like that, gummy ingredients or whatever, fat burning something. Coffee, maybe they might not like the coffee because it was too strong. So maybe they might like this for fat burning instead. So now you got another section to go with the mint on it. Or maybe you have people that was interested in detox tea with you before, but because that's fat burning, now they might want this fat burning instead. You know what I mean? So there's always going to be something that's going to, there's going to be a lot of stuff that something will be beneficial for everybody. Any other questions y'all have, or is there something in the chat I ain't see? I don't think so. Nope, just some ones. Rusty, how excited are you?
Crazy excited after today's conversations with the formulators and Mark to know exactly what we're going to have coming out on Tuesday, and it's going to be right after lunch. Well, let me just ask a question. If you could take a product and you could throw away your multivitamin, you could throw away your pro and prebiotics, and you could get all the greens, everything it does to it on a whole nother level. And that would be one all-inclusive product, and you could drink everything you needed to have just sheer health every single day. And could be chocolate, and it could be like a strong berry flavor. Would it be worth drinking that little thing a day? So when I did the math on it today with the multivitamin and the probiotic, that's over $100 a month.
Oh yeah, my probiotics is around $40 a month. Probiotic alone.
Mm-hmm. Now if I don't need it because I got everything I need, and I can buy it I could possibly buy it in a bulk bag. I would be tickled to death. Wouldn't you want to drink that to have everything you need, total health, even if you're athletic or not?
And we get paid for it.
Huh?
And we make money.
Oh, and I get paid to drink it. Gosh,
there you go.
I forgot about that. just for pigtails and giggles, if you could drink a lemonade, and it would cover everything you need on a higher level, and it would hydrate you every cell, and you would have the same effects that possibly the skinny brew coffee could have. And you could drink lemonade and burn fat off your waistline. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? And what if you could take a infused protein, and mix it in either of that, and it would blend right up, and you would have everything you need for your nutritional value every single day, period. Forget what you ate or gonna eat. And what if there was like a gummy you could chew and it would de-stress you, slow down the overproduction of cortisol, you would get better sleep, get into your REM sleep. That would be cool, wouldn't it?
Oh yes, that's what it's about. They put a post out about that.
And would anybody be interested in hurrying the holy hell up Tuesday, be sitting here waiting and go ahead and get that?
Oh my God, is it Tuesday or is it Monday?
It was Tuesday.
No, Monday, 23rd, Monday. We got 6 days. Whew. Yes, we got 6 days. We almost there.
Apologize. And what if we could get the formulators to do a private Zoom with just this team, the first one ever, to explain every product and go over it and give you everything you need? Well, today I got commitments from everybody. Yeah, I've been here 21 years. It's really hard not to commit to us because I've been very committed. And I'm going to take this team. The name of the group is Black Diamonds. You think I just did that to make myself feel good? No. And that word diamonds is plural. You can't ever do nothing like that by yourself. The day Rob and I hit millionaire, there's 7 people in our group that went with us. You got to always have a team that's going with you. So this is what I'm going to tell you. These are not addition to formulations. These are brand new, built from the ground up to be the very best. There's nobody, when you could stand up and show possibly a super green product, and you could actually say, and you don't even need to take your multivitamin or your probiotics, that you could actually say that, who would not want that? Who would not want your mom or your daddy, your spouse, your children? Who would you not? Why would you not want them on it? When one, you're going to save a lot of money, you're going to make a lot of money, and you're going to be nutritionally sound. I'm all in. Just as soon as they release the punch button, I'm going to be sitting there waiting to punch it. And I ain't playing with it. I'm going to get an adequate amount for everybody in my family.
Definitely.
I've been sick before. This right here, if I'd have had this prior to getting sick, I would not have the story I have today. And not it's a bad thing, but gosh, look where you'd be if you didn't have the story. But, God puts us all through different things for different reasons. And what if you could just have that, if you didn't want to burn fat and have all the stuff that Skinny Brew has in it, in your hydrate, you just wanted something a little different to hydrate you, to super hydrate after those hard workouts that Ronnie and I do, that would give you recovery just like that. Everything is about, if you're taking care of your health and you're doing just a 2-block walk or half-a-mile walk all the way up to them going crazy like some of us do, that recovery is going to get you in a better mind, a better state, better health, and we're going to be the most vibrant people in the entire world. There's nothing to even come close to touching it. Nothing. You know how I know? Because we've been searching and looking. And if that don't make you excited, then you're going to have, it's kind of like the applicator. It's the only thing we had initially. We still got it. Everybody else still ain't got it. We still got it because it's ours. And when you have a product like this coming, this product line, there's going to be 9 products launched, whatever day they said, Monday, the 23rd, right around lunch. I would be glued. I would have all my customers ready. I'd have all my teams ready. I would be putting people in this business just as hard as I could go to get them ready for this super launch. It's like a brand new company fixed to launch the day that I'll launch with them. Except this is on like mega steroid. You work real hard, you stick in there, you fight, and all of a sudden you have a rebirth, a pivot and a rebirth. Can you imagine what's going to happen? Make up your mind that you're going to become the CEOs of your own life. Make up the mind you're going to become the CEO of your own business, and make up your mind you're taking it to the next level. This is what I told Mark today in this little meeting we had. I said, well, actually, I got to tell you, I'm actually scared. I got a few concerns and I'm very scared. Mark said, you scared? Yeah, I am, really. And then our formulator said, well, Tell us your concerns. I said, I didn't say any concerns. I said, I'm scared. So, were you scared of? I said, scared I'm gonna make $1 million a month. He said, well, he said, I said, but I ain't the only one. We're gonna bring a whole team of those kind of people. I said, oh, with this right here, there's some of you right now. You're sitting here, you're comfortable, you're just getting by, and you're one person away from total financial independence that can take you into that realm. It's not a joke. One person away from that financial independence. So how do you attract that person? You go out and become that person, and you'll attract those people who want to go with you. They want to be in business. They'll want to be in business with you, not me, but you. You have the abilities to attract the right people. It's going to take you to the right next level with something. You only get a shot. Like, I never thought this opportunity would come in my career and lifetime. We've done very well. I'll never have to do nothing ever if I don't want to, but I'm hungry. I'm still hungry. I got that granddaughter coming. And I want to be healthier, stronger, leaner than I've ever been. And I want to help you guys build a business like you never dreamed that you could. I wanted to help you, put you in first place in your families. First place in building those particular legacies. And there you have everything you need. There's nothing that you don't need come Monday. But don't wait till Monday to go to work. You go to work today. If you're hungry and you're going to become that high grade CEO of your business, the one that's the most sought after stock on Wall Street, now's your time. And see, the beautiful thing, it don't matter if you've been here since this afternoon or here 21 years. Everything is going to be the same on Monday. The same compensation plan, the same product line, the same everything. It's just, are we going to have the same work ethic? So one thing I want you to do, you ready? Will you do it? Stop lying to yourself and like you don't deserve it. Stop believing all the lies you heard your entire life that I'm not worthy. I'm not, nobody in my family ever done it. Nobody in my family did it either. Believe you deserve the very best in life because now you've been put in a position to go get it. See, free has no value. Welfare doesn't work. That's just something. They've had us on these plantations all our lives and we buy into it. It's just as good as it no. When I walked off at a plantation, I ran off of it. I never turned around. I wasn't going back. They said, "You coming back?" I said, "Oh, no, I ain't, because you can't catch me." And I stayed focused on moving. They never locked the door on us. So you stay focused on where you're going because they need you to come back and work for $500,000 a year. They need you to come back and work for $100,000 a year. They need your time. So every time you show up for somebody else, you know what you're doing. There's some guy sitting somewhere that you're making his dream or her dream for their families come true at your sweat equity. Sweat equity means you're in motion like a slave. See that slavery thing? It only affects you if you allow it right here. That's the only way it can affect you. When you make up your mind you had enough, you've had enough. You put that action in. I would work harder on my 5 to 9 than I ever did my 9 to 5. And when you make up your mind, I'm going to go give it all I got, and I'm going to give it all I got. I don't give a rat's ass what happens today, what happens tomorrow, and the day after, I'm giving it all I got. And when you really give it all you got, that's all you can give it. But there's only 2 people in the world that knows if you really gave it all you got. You gave it your very best with pride. Not proud, pride. It's you and God. You lie to the rest of us. It's your lie. You tell it big as you want to, any way you want to tell it. It's yours. Take ownership of it. But sooner or later, it takes ownership of you. What I'm telling you, ladies, it's your turn to go get it. It's your turn to upset everything in life. It's your turn to get away from all the naysayers, the people just leeching on you, holding you back. You know, you got some people, they say they for you, but they got the knife stuck in your back. I know, I went through that for all these years. And there'll be a lot, if you have brother-in-laws or sister-in-laws, they don't like you, they hate you. Because mine hate me. They don't know I know it, but I do. Because I've got to live this crazy life all these years because I took a chance and risk on me. And I went after it. And we've never slowed up and slowed down. Now we fix to take another run. And my God, in the next 30 days, they're going to double hate me. Again, like I care. They don't pay any bills. They don't pay for any trips. And they don't get to go on any trips neither because I don't invite them. Ain't that something? Where you going now? Carissa, as soon as you cut the recording, I'm going to tell a story. I don't really need this one to get it over to the team.
Okay. All right. Well, let me take over for a minute then. So you go on down that hole. Let me bring you back. So just so y'all can remember some things that maybe I spoke about before, but I want to bring it back up. The company has put a big stop to people being able to go on like Amazon and all of these other websites to order products. Now, I know you may have seen in the past that anyone was able to go like to Amazon and order stuff and that would take away from us and or, you know, old distributors and stuff like that being able to sell on there. Well, It Works has now been able to find a way to combat that. So now It Works has a page on Amazon. And what that does is it lets them to be able to only have it in that one spot so that now they're able to stop anyone else from going on there and selling our It Works products and being able to maximize off of it. So now it lets us be able to remove those people. Because in the past, you know, we couldn't really stop people from doing it because they were no longer distributors anymore unless they still were. And that was the only way we can actually like, you know, reprimand them. But if they weren't anymore, we weren't able to. So this way helps us now with being able to minimize that. And now It Works only be the only person. Now, I also seen it on Walmart from one of y'all telling me that. And the same thing affects on there. Walmart also has it where people can third-party order through. So It Works has one over there too. Now, what do this have to do with y'all? I'll tell you. Anyone that is completing their 4-in-1s are a part of the pool where when people order through those sites, you get the customer. Now, I know if y'all are in chats with me, y'all seen that I posted about it. So what happens is you then get that retail customer. So like last month, I got one that ordered 2 bottles of Confianza. I don't know how she know about Confianza. You know, like the retail customers be the craziest. Like when you wonder like, well, you hear about Confianza to order Confianza retail. So that's what that person did. And because I'm in the pool for doing my 4-in-1s, that has me entered in there to be one of the next ones to be able to receive that. So basically what happened is you'll get an email that says that, hey, they gave you this customer for you to get in contact with them. So another reason to complete your 4-in-1 is to also be a part of this pool. So even if you complete a tier 1 or a tier 2, you go in there for both. So it's not just only for you being able to receive your $150 bonus or your $350 bonus or being closer towards going to C'est La Vie. You get to take part in this. Now, this was something that wasn't available to us before. This was only available to, you know, Rusty's rank and above. Presidentials and ambassadors only took part in pools before. But now they're opening it up to everyone who completes the 4-in-1 to be a part of it. So why not be a part of that why not? So that's something I wanted to also just remind you guys about because that's just free money. Like that's, you know, if you don't understand what retail customers are, if they order retail, for example, the 2 bottles of Confianza, the loyal customer price is about, I don't forgot the price and change. It's like $35, something like that, 36, probably odd number. Anyway, let's make it even. Confianza, $30, retail price, $50. Whatever the difference is between the wholesale and the retail, you get the difference. So because she ordered 2 bottles, that's 20 times 2. So that's an extra $40. That's an extra bonus. Something I ain't even need to get or look forward to, you know? So understand that that's another reason that you need to strive towards it. That's one of the reasons I was striving towards presidential. I wanted to be in the pool because they was getting my new LCs every month to my VIP customer. So, you know, take advantage of that as well. That's another perk for just completing a 4-in-1. And the more you do it, the more you're entered. So keep going for it. Any questions about that? Yeah, go ahead, Lisa.
Well, it's not a question, but I just wanted to share this. I know I shared it in your chat last month, I think, but now that things are opening, I know LA Fitness is all over the country, but also exports. I'm hitting up every gym in my area, but LA Fitness and exports, they do it on the same day. So you can collaborate with your team. I stopped in. You don't have to be a member. They have member appreciation the last Thursday of the month, which actually works out that it's the 26th of this month. They'll give you a table. And you just ask the manager, like, can I be a part of your member appreciation? That's a great way. I went to LA Fitness last month for like 3 hours in the morning, and I went back in the afternoon. And then the next day I went to X Force, and I was like, hey, do you have member appreciation? And they were like, yeah, it's the last Thursday of the month. And I was like, why y'all do it the same day as LA Fitness? And they're like, well, why are you going to LA Fitness? You need to come with us. So now the 26th of the month, I'm gonna go to LA Fitness in the morning and X Sports in the night, because I want to see what kind of crowd is at X Sports. I even went to 24-hour fitness, and they were like, no, we're not doing it yet because it's still with COVID and stuff. I'm hitting up every gym, but that's free, and you could have a free table. I booked other events too that I had to pay for a table, but one trial pack pays for the table depending on where you're going. So just get out there and talk to people in person. And the gyms, especially with the new line of products that are coming out,
are beneficial for them.
That's the best place to be, is standing in a gym. So just
and being
know
sugar free, you know, because our whole line is based around keto, vegan, sugar free, stuff like that.
Yes.
So have those perks added on to it is big for them, because they're probably walking in there with a big old Gatorade in their hand.
And I don't like, and I literally, like, at first you say, oh my God, like, you don't want to overcomplicate it. The easiest thing I was making was the cold brew, because it stays cold. You don't have to worry about the hot coffee. And I was putting the gummies in little containers and sealing them, because the gym was just like, you want to be able to have something that they could take away. And the cold brew was just like super easy. And and there was the papaya tea, but that's not going to be there anymore. But it doesn't, you don't have to overcomplicate it at all. They could try the cold brew. If they like the cold brew, they'll like the other coffees, and they could take away the gummies, like take away them like while they're there.
Well, something in reference to that gummy now, let me tell you what I do. I'm cheap. I cut that gummy in 4, okay? And they was toothpicking it away.
Yes, that's good too.
All right, so cut that gummy in 4 and put it in your little baggie.
No, but the reason I personally, I wanted them to try too, is because I want them to go home, because I get their contact. If you try my gummy, I'm getting your contact information. I want to know how you felt, because some people say it curbs your appetite. Like, I'm gonna call you back, like, you tried my gummy, how you feel? Like, did you feel something? Did it help? You know, you're not gonna lose weight and stuff after using 2, but it was a really, really good turnout. I made a few $100s. I got a distributor that tried a sample pack. A loyal customer signed up on the spot. It was just really, really good. And it motivated me to wanna, like, I literally stopped in there on a Monday, and the guy was like, oh yeah, it's Thursday. And I'm like, I'm not ready for this Thursday. Like, and I did it by myself, and it just made me want to just do events now, because.
So if you're giving it to them like on the go to take with them, you stapling like your card to it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's good. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're still nice though, bless your heart. I am not giving y'all a whole gummy. So another thing on that note in reference to events though is making sure that you pay attention to events. There are going to be people that do it that are vendor organizers, planners, whatever the word is, planners that will try to get over on you. So I suggest I'm not paying over $50, well, over $100 total for a table. I also make sure that I do an event always with someone so we can split the cost. So $50 is my max that I'm paying for a table. And 100 is if it's both of us. And the only reason I'm even paying 100 is it better be something festival size, or it better be something that's bringing in over 200 plus people. If it's something small like a pop-up shop, those tables should not cost no more than 75 max, 50 max. Don't go out there thinking, oh yay, I'm doing an event, but they charge me 150. Don't. It's not worth it. And then these days, events are iffy still. You know, COVID is still halfway in and out of the world. So people still ain't loose yet. Or they just, maybe the person didn't advertise the event enough. So sometimes it's always going to be best before you actually book a table is to go to one of the people's events to actually see what they can do. Yeah. Or look at their page and see what their foot traffic is like. Every event is not going to be the best event unless those tables are cheap. And there's events that I used to do when I was able to go outside more often. And I used to do them weekly, and we was only paying like 30 max for the table. And I was okay with doing that every week, because she was bringing in different people. It was a different crowd of vendors, because if also you don't have people that show up at the events, I go to every single vendor table, and my LCs have came from vendors. My newest LC is a vendor. So take advantage of also networking to make sure you're following those vendors too. So every event won't be, a big hoorah, but also be mindful about, not being too thirsty for just having a table, but desperate. Sorry, that's another word for thirsty. We got to fix the lingo. But don't be too desperate to just have a table where you're spending outrageous amounts of money. You have to make sure that you make your money back. That's your main goal while you're at that event. So,
and also locations too.
Yes.
Locations, very important.
Oh, definitely, for sure. And talking, I mean, that's a whole nother Zoom as it is to talk about how events go. But understand that, just know that right now is the time that you need to be getting out there to do them, because this is the big season for that. And you can definitely bring in a lot of people from them. I've had a lot of LCs from vending events, and they order more because it's in person.
Yes.
So take advantage of it. Rusty, you good? You cooled off?
Yes.
Okay. Anything you want to close us out with?
Yeah, events is how we built this initially. If you listen to Melda McFarland, she is booking events every weekend all the way down into Puerto Rico and showing up. And the ones that actually started was Linda Wilson and Sarah Warren. I've seen they bought a $30,000 deal to do it. I thought they were crazy, but 60 days later, I didn't think they were so crazy. But I've seen more people have more success at those events. It gives you a chance to let people meet who you are, put a face with it. They're buying you. They're not buying nothing on your table. They're buying you. And when you can go out authentically and become real, they can sense integrity. And once you do that, you're right there and you got the art of suggestion. If you're getting greens, well, you need some reds and some hydrate. If you're doing the wraps, you need defining gel. You're always able to upsell something that adds value to the person. And then you can show your own story, your own before and afters. You're your own walking, talking billboard. And if you have your own pictures or some stuff up that you can show proof positive, everybody right now is looking for something that works. We happen to have something that works. I don't care what you touch in our line. It works for that particular person's, whatever their need is. And if you ask enough questions, you're going to find out exactly what they want. Therefore, you can create a solution. You're not selling anything. You're creating solutions for problems. And once you create that solution, guess what happens? And I would tend to be like Carissa. I'd be cutting those gummies up and getting your taste bud. And if you can show your own before and after and what twice a day would do, I've not seen it not work yet. Now, y'all might have and found some person that didn't take it correctly. But everybody I think committed to 2 a day, they're in love with it. Don't let me run out. So yeah, I think events, and I think we're coming up on a time, at the right time, right season, the right launch on our new product line for events. And I didn't realize that the gyms have appreciation day for customers. I'm going to talk to my health club owner in the morning because he owns a bunch of clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I want you to appreciate me and let me help you appreciate the rest of it.
Hey, Rusty.
Yes.
I'll be at the gym earlier than you tomorrow, so you better hurry.
Hey, I'll help you.
I knew you was about to say something slick. I knew it.
Hey, Wyatt's my cousin. Yeah. So
another about them pictures. That's another thing. Stay on top of your pictures. Every week, keep taking pictures. I don't care if you notice or not notice a difference. Keep taking the pictures. It might be something where your skin might change and you don't even realize it from taking something. So just still take the pictures. Front view, side view, second side view, back view, face. Just take the pictures just so you have it. Because you're going to be mad if you see a result difference and then you go back like, oh God, I ain't got no before pictures. Or your only before picture be all blurry with you with somebody else in the picture with half your body cut off because you ain't want to take the picture because you was hiding from the camera, Everybody's before pictures always look like that. I swear. It's hard to find a before. So, oh, dang, I hate to use people as example. I don't even know what, so I won't do it. So, just so y'all understand, like, take the pictures and make sure it's a clear area, clean area. And every week, keep taking them so you can keep getting more and more before and after results so that you can keep filtering them out there. The more pictures, the better. Yeah, like y'all remember how we were seeing Rachel Wiggum everywhere? Like everywhere you go, you see her before and after for something. Same way you want to be. You want your before and after to be out there for something. And that's how I felt for me. Like I went to an event in Baltimore, and Lanisa got my before and after just plopped up there on the screen. I'm like, oh, my belly. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. So to be one of the before and afters that show up on the screen, so that, it's a great thing at the same time, but that's what happens when you're being consistent with taking the pictures and consistent with putting them in. So just make sure you got that lighting on point so that the pictures look great, because people pay attention to the smallest thing. It could be a scar on your stomach. It can be stretch marks changing. It could be definition where a curve come in, or next thing you know, maybe you got a pack that started showing up, not the whole two, but like one pack just showed up. Stuff like that could be happening. Like a 6-pack, but not the whole 6, it's one, like that.
You got a 1-pack.
Yeah, one. Yeah, Lisa was looking like, I had to describe it to her. So, so that's all I got for y'all tonight. I'm excited. By the time we have our next Zoom, we will already be launching the products. So just stay on top of it. Don't wait to the last minute. Start getting it in order now. And I'm excited for us all. And I got a surprise for you, Rusty. Hold on. I'm waiting for it to load up right now.
All right.
I forgot. Darn it. Come on, load for me. Load for me. Come on. Come on. I should have been working on that while you was talking. Dang it. I'm waiting for it. Of course it's going to take its time now. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Anybody have any questions? One quick question real quick or anything while I'm waiting for this to load up real quick? No, of course not. Just because I'm waiting for this to come up. Hey, Vanna, what you got?
Hey, so with regarding to events, can we do like First Friday events, something that happens once a month? Is it okay to do those kinds of events?
You mean like pop-up shops and stuff?
Yeah, it's kind of like a swap meet, but it's like
that's like what we call it up here.
Like a flea market.
Flea markets. Yeah,
it's
you
okay.
Good. You good.
Okay.
That's what I did.
What did you? I hear you, girl. So did you send that to?
I sure did. You ain't do it for me. I did it for me on my own. I did it.
Thank you. So did they approve it?
Yeah, that's the approved one.
Well, daggone, send that over to me.
You posted a clear one. I said, oh my God.
I'm going to tell you one thing. Y'all wait between now and September. Y'all ain't going to know who I am with this new product line, with the way Ronnie's working me out.
Yeah, yep.
I'm inspired by my granddaughter that's coming.
Yes. I was estimating the years. I gave you a few, but, overall, you got a picture. I know they was probably like, this is Rusty. We know dang old well this ain't her. This is Rusty. But I got it approved for you.
Thank you.
I couldn't believe you posted. It's the picture you posted of you and Mike, and then the other one you posted of you and Mark.
Okay, absolutely.
That was extremely clear. Okay, so I think I sent it everywhere, so everyone in every chat should see it at somewhere. But there you go. So everyone has at least one corporate approved before and after somewhere. We all have.
Put it in the chat. Let everybody use it.
Oh yes, definitely. They better not even ask you. Yes, you can use it. If it's corporate approved, yes, use it, because we want to make sure we have them all out there.
Y'all can use anything I got. It's all about the teamwork.
There you go. And that's a great one right there. It's so clear. You can see everything clearly. So I love that because that way it's people see it. Ronnie, you should have new ones by now, right? You still disappearing over there.
Actually, I got a big one coming up. I'm telling you, it's just before this new product comes out, it's 3 years being in the gym. And I mean, I just stood back and kissed myself. I'm gonna just tell you. I was like, dang,
Well, I'm excited for that because it's like you can look at your pitch, you can look at your face in between your before and afters, and all you have to do is keep looking at it each zoom, and you can see it's changing. Where you see more and more of your picture and less of you. So
I was holding something up, and usually I could hide my body and then not go shading. I couldn't even hold a picture up without it disappearing. So I was like, hey, this is pretty cool. But this is literally the only product that I have ever did in my lifetime that I'm actually able to do a before and an after and an after, and that could continue as long as you want it to be. So it's actually kind of fun, so.
That's good. And that's where it should be with it. So guys, we have men before and afters because Ronnie also has great before and afters too. So if you didn't see his before, just let me know. But I think it's on his page somewhere too. He's posted them so you can see them too. But yeah, everybody is getting results. So you want to, even though you're posting other people's, you want to also be able to post your own. And you can always dip back in there and post your own, even from before, and say, you ain't got to be a throwback. Just say, just to put this back out there for some of y'all that may not have seen. These products are doing blah, 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 blah for me. Before I was this, now I'm this, and I'm getting here, something that simple, call to action at the end, boom, done. And one of the results can be yours, and the second one can be somebody else's, whatever. Just put it out there so people can see it and know about it. And just remember it, the consistency is there. I forgot that quote I put in there yesterday. And that was about something else. That wasn't consistency. That was about content in the, what I say? Hold on, let me find it. Content is your currency on social media. So that's a reference back to what I was saying before. Your content is your currency on social media. So everything that you're putting out there is all going to be in a bigger picture to help you with growing your business. So evaluate what you're doing, look at your social media, see what you need to change. If you don't know and you want some honest, am I looking good, Janet? Because my mouth was wide open while you was videoing, so that way I can use it. So if y'all need honest opinions as to what you are doing that you may need some help, just ask a sideline. Y'all don't want to ask me, I'm too rude. Ask a sideline and let them evaluate your page. Maybe something needs to change or find something to put on there to add to it. Even things like us doing these Zooms, like Janet just did for us to put it in our stories to say that we were on. Small stuff makes that difference for people to know that you got that community behind you that's building you up. So thank you so much, Janet, for the video. Appreciate you. So that helps out a lot too. So hopefully this has helped you guys because it always helps me by filling y'all up, fills me up at the same time. So continue to journal. That's very important. Those affirmations and telling yourself exactly what you're going to accomplish and what you have accomplished helps you get to where you want to get to. So enjoy your night, guys, and talk to you soon.